Alright, we're going to move along. Coming to the stage next is actually a very good friend of mine. I know him very, very well. We've known each other a long time. We used to work together. I just went to his wedding this year. So please, welcome to the stage, Phil Jenkins!
Hey you guys. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you guys for coming out. This is pretty awesome. Thanks to Colin Mockery actually for coming out here. I appreciate the support, sir. Where are my Latinas at? Make some noise. Thank you, Brian. You guys ever been driving with your cell phone and then you can't get your cell phone back in your pocket, so you just slide it under your crotch? And then without thinking about it, you fart on it? And then it rings? Then you gotta like hold your breath and carry on the conversation. You sound really angry with whoever you're talking to. What do you need? Happened to me earlier today. I was actually talking to my parents. They're having computer problems again because they are allergic to their computer. So they call me from across the country and they ask me to help them reprogram their universal remote or help them play DVDs or whatever. So they're calling me to tell me there's a problem, but they're so bad with technology that they can't explain the problem. You guys ever have that happen? Like my dad will call me up and he'll be like, "Son, the computer is broken." And I go, "Okay, what's wrong with it?" And he goes, "I don't know." All right, well, what'd you do to it? Nothing. Okay. Then I turn into this like long distance computer whisperer. Like I'm like, "All right, hold the phone up to the hard drive." Oh, she sounds fragmented. But I can't get too mad because we're gonna be the same way like 30 years from now. Like I'm gonna be calling my son and I'm gonna be like, "Son, my particle transference unit is broken again." I'm like, "What's wrong with it?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I was trying to go to work and I accidentally sent my briefcase back to 1939. Now the Nazis have it. Again." We'll be like, "My dad's so stupid." So I picked up a new hobby recently. I don't know if anyone else has done this, but now I like to go to the gas station and I count how many people get out of their car and accidentally pop the trunk. And then I give bonus points to people who try to play it off like they did it on purpose. Like that's what I do, like I'll pop the trunk and then I'll open it up and look like I'm looking for something important. Like, oh good, the spare tire is still in here. Good. Give me a gas thing. Anyone else see those signs up around the holidays? They had them all around the city. They were anti-drunk driving signs. They said, "Drive hammered, get nailed." And they were, good, someone's seen them, I'm glad. And they were designed to essentially scare you into not drinking and driving, which I think is a noble cause. I think people can get behind that. But the problem is when I first saw it, it was on the 10 on one of those flashing marquees. So I saw it in reverse. So I'm driving home and it's like, "Get nailed." And I'm thinking, all right. And then it's like, "Drive hammered." And I'm like, did we just elect a new mayor who loves to party? Because this is awesome. This is great. So my wife is a nurse. That's a job I couldn't do. Any nurses here? I think there's one nurse at least. She's not making noise. Good. Thank you. Thanks for helping me out. It's a job I couldn't do, and it's not the blood, and it's not the broken bones, or the blatant misrepresentation in pornography, or any of that. It's the fact that every once in a while, she has to wipe someone's ass. And I'm not talking like a newborn baby butt, like, "Oh, somebody made a poopy." Like I'm talking like big, fat, hairy man-ass. Like, I couldn't do that. You couldn't pay me enough to do that job. And if you've been a patient in this situation, like, I totally understand. Listen, you're in the hospital, you're hooked up to all sorts of machines, and you're drugged up. Like, I get it. Accidents happen. I mean, I shit my pants at home, like, trying to hold out for the next commercial break. Like, I get it. I get it. But I don't want to have to clean you up. And she's told me stories. You go in there with a team, and people will roll the guy on his side, and then you got to get in there with like a rag, like hold one cheek up, and get in there with a rag, get the back of his balls. See what I'm talking about? I don't want to do that. Like, how do you train for that in nursing school? Do they like grease a pig and cover it in sludge? Because you have to prepare students for that. You can't just spring that on them on day one. Like, oh, welcome to the hospital. Here's a rag and bucket, get to work. But I have a degree. So I started taking a self-defense class because I lost my rape whistle. So I started taking Krav Maga. It's that Israeli hand-to-hand combat. They teach you to do Israeli special forces. I was like, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to learn all sorts of cool stuff. So I go in on day one, and the instructor is like, all right, the key to self-defense in almost any situation is to strike your opponent as quickly as possible in the groin. Like, choke from the front, hit him in the groin. Bear hug from behind, you hit him in the groin. Jehovah's Witness? Right in the groin. And I'm thinking, hit him in the groin, really? Like $100 a month and this is your technique? I don't want to knock your system, but I learned that for free in first grade. Like, what do you guys teach in the advanced class? Wedgies and purple nurple? Shots to the groin are off limits in fights with guys. It's an unwritten rule. You know, your eyes start to tear up, your stomach hurts for some reason that science can't explain. Getting kicked in the groin turns you into the victim no matter what you did to deserve it. Like if SEAL Team 6 had busted into Bin Laden's compound and they just started kicking him in the groin, you'd be like, whoa, he wasn't that bad of a guy. And it's amazing that guys have such an easily accessible vulnerability. I mean, it's right in the middle. It's like God designed our bodies the way Darth Vader designed the Death Star. If you got that joke, you're a bigger nerd than I am. Anyway, I'm Phil Jenkins. You guys have been great.